Okay, so what if Deku was Sen? Remake. So let's begin. But before that, I have to explain something. In this universe, female the only one that can have a quirk, and I will make that type of series that Izuku the only male with a quirk. So let's begin. But we will not start with Izuku. We will actually start with Inko and Hisashi. Inko in this What If series is actually a hero, and she is actually in top 20. One day, no, she marrying to Hisashi, and Hisashi is actually a scientist, and Inko actually a part-time scientist as well. But one day, no, yeah, let's do this. One day, Hisashi and Inko found out that Inko cannot be pregnant, and I don't know how that even possible. I'm not that smart, so anyway, and they kinda down, upset about it. But Hisashi still love Inko about it. And say it's no problem. We can adopt a child if she want to. And Inko smiled. And one day, Inko, yeah, no, Inko actually go fight, actually helping All Might fighting with All for One, and it's do like in the canon. All for One retreated. They all thought she dead. He dead. Yeah, she dead. And a few months after that, Inko do a patrol, and she hear say, "Hey, get back here, kid!" And she look to see that there a boy running for a man, and he see that the, the boy is actually stealing stuff, something. So the man say, "Hey, give me back my vegetable, you damn kid!" And Inko go and say, excuse me. And the person say, "Oh, you the number 20 hero, and I will call Inko. Hmm, yeah, I will call her Tornado. No, Psyche. I will call her Psyche. Inko hero name is Psyche, and Inko asks, so what did that kid do?" And the person explained that the kid actually stole the kid has been stealing his vegetable from his store, and the kid been stealing it about a few has been stealing it from 3 months ago. And Inko was surprised, and she say, "Do you want me to cap?" And Inko say, "Don't worry, I will go," and ask why the kid do that. And the person say, "Don't, please, I don't want him to get." The person say, "No, just let him be." And Inko say, "Huh? Why? He stole your stuff and you want to get him. So why did you don't want to do that?" And the person say, "You see, that kid has been doing it, and I see that his clothes is somewhat torn off. He been stealing, and I see sometimes she with a girl, and both of them have a white hair." And the person say that I think that that both he as ah he actually has a little sister, and he only do that for for her their living by the look of it. And Inko say she thinks to herself, what happened to them to do such a thing. I know there's a kid that been abandoned, but the both but a male doing that is somewhat rare from now on. Before before from the quirk even existed, it was normal. But when the quirk existed, it's quite hard for a boy to steal a stuff, and it's quite rare. So it's somewhat confusing. So the next day, the same kid doing the same stuff, and Inko's this time secretly following him, and Inko low, and Inko following the kid to to the end, and she see that she in the part of town that has been abandoned, and she and she look at the boy and say, "You guys, here a food." No, she say, "Sis, I come with a food. You can come out." And and you could look and see a little girl that have a white hair the same with the boy, and say, "Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother." And you could say, "No problem. Come on, let's go." And and the and I will call the no, not yet. The girl takes some stuff from his little brother to help him carry to their place, and then the girl somewhat somewhat stumbled and about to fall, and then Ingo was surprised to see what happened. He see the girl is floating, and she looked and she know that it wasn't her, and and I forgot to explain Inko quirk. Her quirk is literally um tel- what most having a power to I don't remember what it's called. Psychokinesis. Psychokinesis, I think. I don't remember what the word is. She literally have a psychic power. Let's say that. She looked to see that the girl is levitating, and she see the boy put his hand up, and then she he put it down, and the girl is now can now on the ground and say, "Be careful this time, sis." And the girl say, "Thank you, brother, for helping me." And Inko just realized that boy actually have a quirk, and she is behind a building while flying. And when she look, she see that the boy is turning is trying to turn back, and she immediately turn aside. She immediately she immediately go behind the wall to take a cover, and she think to herself, "Wait, did that kid see me?" And then she'll go to look again and say, and she look to see that both girl and the boy is running, and she immediately following them, and she say, "Don't tell me that he already noticed me." She immediately following them, and the boy immediately say, "Come on, sis, go in the alley." So both the boy and the little girl go to an alley. Inko go to see to meet them, but when she go, she see both of them is vanished. Inko was surprised what happened and say, "Where did they go?" And then She leaned to the ground and to look where they go, and then she feels something. She then fall to the ground, and she tried to get up, but she cannot, and she see her body is somewhat glow with a glowing blue, and she say, she hear a voice and say, "What do you want from us?" She tried to turn to look her back to see the boy looking at her and say, "I just following you guys." Inko say, "Don't worry, I here wasn't to harm you. I just want to know. I just hear a report about you stealing a food." And Izuku say, "So, leave us alone, or else I will kill you." And Inko say, "Your quirk not wasn't built for killing. Wasn't built. Your quirk is actually work like a gravity manipulation, and you're not good. And I don't think you know how to use it to kill somebody yet, kid." And Izuku say, "Yeah, the boy is Izuku." And Izuku say, "Well, let's look." No, his name is different, but Inko will give his name that in the future, and you guys will see why. No, you guys will know why. Okay? Izuku, the boy say, "Do you want to bet?" Dad, Izuku, no, the boy put his hand up, and Inko started to levitate, and she tried to move using his own power, and she see that the boy power is more strong, his quirk is more stronger than her own, and Izuku swing his hand to the right, and Inko immediately go to the wall, and then the boy swing his hand to the left, and Inko go to the wall, and it's somewhat hurt Inko. And Inko say, "Damn, how the well, but look at it, you are quite good using your quirk." And Izuku and the boy say, "Huh, well, I don't want, but leave us alone, or else I will, no." She, the boy say, "I'm not even using my the attack part, the attack part of my quirk to even hurt you." And Inko say, "Wait, what? What do you mean by that?" And in and the boy smirk and say, "Sis, can you turn around? This might get a little bit violent." And she say, "Okay, brother." She immediately, her little sister get out from the alley, and and the boy summon a weird looking skull that looked like a dragon skull, and he summoned a bone that one end of the bone is actually somewhat like a spike, somewhat pointy, and it can kill someone if it getting pierced, if someone get pierced by the bone. Inko somewhat surprised and say, somewhat scared, and the boy say, "What? Do you have any last word?" And then they hear a scream, and the boy hearing that, and she say, "Oh no, that my," and the boy say, "Sis!" She let go of Inko and immediately run. ran to her sister, and Inko following him on the corner. He see that the boy go to the right of the corner, and Inko look to see Inko don't go to the corner. She stopped before going to the corner and looked what happening, and she see the little girl with the boy was actually taken by a villain right now. And say, hmm. The villain say, hmm. But her skin and hair might be good. She might be high in the black market. And then the boy say, let go of my sister. And the villain, there are two villains, and they say, what will you do, kid? You're a boy, and if you don't know, a girl have a quirk that may be more stronger. And no, the boy say, if you really want to do this, then well, it's your own death wish. It's your own funeral. The boy, using blue magic to take both of the villain, make them float to the air, and both of them was confused and said, wait, you have a quirk? How? A boy should not have a male. A male cannot have a quirk. That's impossible. And there, both of the villains try to ask him, how do he have a quirk? But Izuku say, I will not tell you. Besides, you're already dead. Especially when you try to kidnap my sister. The boy swing his hand to the ground, and both the villain, with a high speed, land to drop to the ground, and somewhat fractured, somewhat getting hurt, and then he, the boy, summoned a bone spike to where the villain is, and piercing them and killing them in the process. And Inko was surprised and was in shock, and she thinks that kid is more powerful than I thought. And he, if I don't take him, if he getting loose, it would be more dangerous. And by the look of it, this is not the first time that kid ever killed someone. And is the boy goes to her little sister and say, are you okay? And you know what? I will make her little sister to become her twin sister. No, make her little sister. They born at the same year, but far their birth month is way different. But anyway, the girl go to his brother and to her brother and say, "Thank you, brother." And Inko walk out from the corner and say, "Kid." Izuku looked to Inko with a dagger glare. No, glaring at Inko with a dagger eye. I don't remember what the you guys know what I mean. She looked at Inko with intent to kill if Inko make a wrong step. And Inko say, whoa, 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 I will not capture you or take you to authority. I want to talk, please. I will not report this to other hero. And Izuku look at her little sister and then look at Inko and say, God damn it. He sighed and say, fine, come on, let's go, follow me. And Inko asked to where? And the boys say, to our place. Inko followed them, while curiously, where did the both of them live? And then she, and then both the boy and the girl stop and say, we here. And Inko looked where they live to see that they live in a big giant building and say, wait, why are you living in this place? And the boy say, yeah, come on, let's go inside. Oh, and I forgot to say this. When the boy kills and killing the villain, he summoned the Gaster Blaster and it's disintegrated to nothing left, even the bone. So it made twice more dangerous and more scary for Inko. Inko go inside and see that the boy and the see somewhat one big mattress on the corner, and he see a, a portable kitchen kitchen gas and a, re, a generator and a fridge. And she say, wait, where did you guys get this? And the boy look and say, well, I have to steal something, and if I don't do this, my sister will die. So I have to do something that's necessary for us to living, and it's give me more time to take off plan to stealing of food using the fridge to make the food stay more longer. And Inko was surprised to see that the boy is quite smart, even for his own age. And Inko say, where are your parents? And both the boy look at the boy and the girl look at each other and the boy say, we don't have parents. No, they say, well, we don't have a mother, but we have, and our father used us as actually as an experiment. And Inko, after hearing that, say, wait, what? Who is your who is your father? And both no, the boys say, we don't know his name, but we hear that he was being called all for one. And after Inko hearing this, she was in shock to know that both of them is actually all for one kid. And I forgot to say this. I mixed up. They, the boy and the girl say, we don't know our father, but our mother name is all for one. Because all the girls in this universe, the, the only people that can use quirk is a female. Except for Deku. And Deku is the boy. Or Izuku. Anyway, Inko say, wait, no, she think to herself, wait, both of them is actually or for one children. How? We do, but when I look at closely, both of them have a white hair and their skin is quite pale. For they quite pale, and Okowan's skin is quite pale as well. So it makes more sense if I think of it. And then she think again, and then she say, "Do you two want to live with me?" And the boy and the girl say, "What do you mean by that?" Inko say, "You see, me and my husband do actually thinking about adopting a children because of me cannot be pregnant, cannot have a baby, have a to be pregnant to have a kid." And Izuku, no, the boy say, "So you want to adopt to know how to be a parent, but I, but what is the condition?" Izuku say, "The condition is you have to follow me, and I will help, and I will make sure you have a good life. How about that?" When you and the condition and another condition is you cannot kill people. So without you cannot kill people on your own with your own will. You have to restrain yourself. How about that? And the girl and the boy look at each other and they talk. Though the boy say, "Let us talk. Let me talk to my sister for a moment." Both of them go to the corner and both of them talk and say, "Should we trust her, big brother?" And the boy say, "I don't know, sister. I don't know. The chance to the chance if we go with her is quite. I scared that she lie and make us as her own guinea pig." And then she say, "Are you really sure that she will do that? She don't look like the person to do such thing." And Izuku, the boy, say, "Yeah, you're right." And then the boy look around, and he looked at her little sister, and then he sighed, and then I have made, I have made my mind. And the girl asked, "What is it?" And the boy explained it, and the girl said, "Are you sure, brother?" And the boy say, "Yeah, come on, let's go." Both the girl and the boy go to Inko, and the boy say, "We have made our choice." And Inko say, "So what your choice?" And the boy sigh and say, "We will follow you, but if you lay try to hurt my sister, I will kill you where you stand. Got it?" And Inko smile and say, "Got it. Come on, let's go to my place." So Inko go brought Izuku, though brought the boy and the girl, using her levitation, using her psychic power to levitate and flow, fly to the air while carrying them. And she asked, "So what your name?" And the boy said, "I don't, I don't remember my name, but the one that do experiment on me." So he thinks to something and says, "My name is Izuko." And the girl and the boy say that her sister name is Ikari. No, her name is Pira, and Inko say, Izuku and Pira, what a nice name. Come on. Inko fly and go to her house, and her house is quite big. Actually, her house is actually a mansion. And Izuku and Pira look and say, wait, you live here? And Inko say, yep. Wow, just thank you for my hero job, money, and my part-time scientist, and my husband being a full-time scientist. We have a lot of money. So I hope you excited to live with us. Why can I speak? I hope you excited to live with us from now on. And the boy, no, Izuku looked to her little sister, and he saw, and he see that her little sister is somewhat excited, and he smiled and say, "Wow, my sister excited, so I think this will be somewhat a good thing." Inko float, lie down, and he go inside to see his husband, and say, "Inko, oh Inko, what's up?" And Hisashi see behind Inko there are a boy and girl, and Hisashi asks, "And who are those kids?" And Inko explains everything, and Hisashi somewhat surprised. And Inko say, "Hisashi, how about we adopt him?" And Hisashi was agree with me because he's somewhat interested, especially at Izuku to be have a quirk. And Pira have the same quirk. Pira literally a papyrus of this in this type. She literally papyrus in this universe, so she can use the same attack, blue attack, and she can create her own blaster. But her blaster is not as strong as his own big brother blaster. But anyway, I will end it right here. And sorry if I stutter a lot. I hope you like it and see ya. Bye bye.